Yo, yo, yo. We are back with another episode of our Last Dance Dynasty. Dynasty Deep Dive dropped today. So that was big for 26. I know a lot of y'all probably checked that out. 26 is going to be really good. Alright. Give it just a second. Let some people get in. Um, what's up, Couch? Oh. Just trying to wait. Give it a little time for our normal viewers to get in. Loco, Stefan, Couch is already here. A couple other guys that watch. We can go ahead and get started. We got Penn State this week. We are undefeated. Penn State, a team that we did not see in Big Ten play this year. But Drew Allar is one of the best quarterbacks in the country at a 97 overall. So he's good. They also have Katron Allen, who is a 92, one of the higher ranked running backs. Zane Durant, a pretty good defensive tackle. Yeah, 26 is going to be crazy. It's going to be insane. Yep. Yeah, it looked like they're going to pretty much fix everything, and then they're adding some stuff that's going to be pretty good. Like all the stuff that they're doing with wear and tear. There's so much stuff that we can do with that. We'll try to be more story oriented and have like more storylines and stuff. I mean, really, Loco, really what we need to talk about is why is Ole Miss not in there? I mean, ask Georgia. Why are they not in there? They have one of the best records in the best conference at home of anybody in the conference. They have one of the best records, period, since Kiffin's been there. Like, but yet and still. Like, Mississippi State. Mississippi State gets put in there for the Cowbells. And this is no bias. They get put in there for the Cowbells. But they don't ever ring them because their team's not very good right now. Now, when they're good, or when they're kind of when they're competitive, then okay, yeah, it's tough. But it's not tough when they get skull drug and it's 30-0 and half the crowd's left. So what is that? Um, I mean, my thing is this: I've been I've been to Alabama. It's not that loud. Like Ole Miss, it holds, especially now, it holds more in because the end zone's enclosed a little bit more. Now it's loud though, like it's loud. I mean, there's 65,000 people there. It's loud enough. I've been to Mississippi State. I've been to Mississippi State with the cowbells and everything. Yeah, Bama's really not loud. It's just intimidating because it's Alabama. Really, to tell you the truth, like it is very intimidating. And like most stadiums are big. Like I've been to LSU Stadium, but it's almost like uh, Alabama Stadium is like propped up. Like you're kind of walking in like a in like buildings and stuff, and then you come to just this opening, and you come to this opening, and it's just like you can see it's like it's about to be a field, and there's just this massive stadium. It's humongous. I mean, it is ginormous. Like I've been to LSU Stadium. It doesn't have that same like intimidation. Now, when you're in LSU Stadium, okay, yes, for sure, 100%. I'm saying like I guess it would be the aura, the stadium's aura. It's just like, whoa, like a little. It's like this is where the Nebraska. See, Nebraska's kind of the same thing I was saying with like Mississippi State. Nebraska's not even rolling. So it like after a certain period of time, like it's been a while since Mississippi State was like nationally relevant. It had to have been like, I mean, yeah, kind of with Mike Leach, but as far as like in pretty good bowl contention, potential playoff, in the conference contention, like then it was tough. I mean, they beat A&M at home, they beat Auburn, like it was tough. Um, yeah, that was when they had Mike Leach. So yeah, um, but as far as like tough place to play, are they on the list? Ain't they on the list? What threw me for a loop is NC State. It's kind of the same thing with Nebraska. It's like, did they really win enough to be considered a tough place to play? Now FSU, I'm gonna give them their credit because they've done it for a very, very long time, and they've been consistent. I mean, it wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was like 2 years ago they were undefeated. But NC State is like, come on, what are we talking about? Clemson goes in there, boat races them, and then what? They're out the door. I mean, all the fans out the door. Auburn should be top 10. That it's not. I don't. Auburn is a weird place. Auburn is weird because Michigan is around 10 though. Hey, spit me the list off. Spit me the list off. But Auburn is weird because it's hard to play there during the day. But it's like the later it gets, like Auburn at night is insane. Auburn at night is insane. Um, but yeah, we'll talk about that list first before we get started with the games and everything. But I really like the wear and tear improvements. The wear and tear improvements, I really like those. Um, the I like the protected rivals. You can do a lot with that. Now you can kind of make divisions and still keep somewhat your rivals still playing and everything. Um, I do like the coaching tree, and I like that it's harder to get. Um, I do like that it's harder to get certain stuff, and it's gonna take a while. That adds a little bit of life to the dynasty. With the way that we play, going from a coordinator to um, head coach, because that's what we're gonna do. But um, the biggest thing was like the recruiting. I like the recruiting. I feel like we're gonna be able to get some guys, depending on where we go as a coordinator, and learning that it's closer. That does kind of change up my pick. I do want to go somewhere where we can be successful right out the gate, but not like crazy. I'm saying like successful, like make a bowl game, potentially in the first year, or I may go somewhere really hard. I don't know. But we're definitely gonna be a coordinator. Potential. I mean, probably a defensive coordinator with all the changes that they made to defense. That's probably what we're gonna do. Is go defensive coordinator. Now I don't know where. It's probably gonna be somewhere around a 2-star or a 1-star, one of the two. And we'll see how that goes. We may start out at a 1-star. And I'm gonna do some different things with the playbooks and stuff. And there's gonna be some different stuff that we're gonna do that's gonna tie in the coordinators. Okay, LSU, Penn State, Ohio State, Georgia, Bama, Clemson, Florida, Oklahoma, Oregon, Michigan. Oregon, in my opinion, is too low. Then Michigan State. Michigan State is on there? They haven't been good since D'Antoni retired. Oklahoma State? Are you kidding me? I mean, in the past, yes, but they're falling off a cliff. Wisconsin, okay. A&M, okay. For whatever reason, Wisconsin feels too high. And Washington and Utah feel too low. Auburn's definitely too low. Oklahoma's too high, in my opinion. I don't think it's that hard to play there. It's hard to play there, but I think they're probably right around 11. I think Texas is a little high. I would probably switch Auburn with Oklahoma and put Oklahoma somewhere around 11. They're right around there with Tennessee. Kind of depends on what kind of mood they're in that day or night or whatever. But you can get them there. It's not impossible. Like the teams up at the top, like LSU, I feel like it's almost impossible to beat them there. Penn State, this is going to be a hot take. Penn State's too high. Penn State is too high. I feel like Ohio State's more intimidating. Georgia's too intimidating. Bama's too intimidating. Clemson. Heck, Florida. Like, really, Penn State and Penn State needs to be moved behind Florida, and everybody else needs to be moved up. We're gonna see. We're gonna try recruiter. Just because the way that we're gonna do things, I got some ideas of how I'm gonna do it. based off what I've read and watched and videos and stuff. But I mean, Couch, you're not gonna like this. I don't know why I was on this list. Defense intimidating, fans intimidating. Okay, your offense scores 7 points. Like you're really not even. The crowd is not even excited because the offense hasn't scored over 15 points in a game that they've won in how long? Like a decade. Outside of that one game last year, where they beat somebody by 30, which was a complete outlier. What's up, Stefan? It's been good. Oh, meanwhile, 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 Ole Miss has beat a Heisman winner. In the last 2 years, they beat a Heisman winner at home, and they beat Georgia at home, and they beat a high-ranked Texas A&M at the time. Got Jimbo Fisher fired at home. Yeah, I will say that Georgia's probably number two, or Ohio State. That I mean that's pretty much one A 1B right there. Um, Texas Texas is too high. South Carolina's too low. And really, I ain't gonna lie to you. The only people that's gonna know that is the SEC fans. South Carolina is entirely too low, and it's kind of like Auburn, where Auburn is it's hard to play there during the day, but at night it's insane. South Carolina's like a little bit of a notch above that. I would almost say at night. Um, I mean, really, Notre Dame kind of has the same effect as Bama. With the, it's not that it's that loud. It's just the fact of like, you cut Notre Dame on, or you're watching NBC or whatever they're on, and you just kind of you see whenever you see those diagonal lines in the end zone, it's like you kind of just feel like Notre Dame's gonna win, regardless of who they're playing, whether you're rooting for them or not. I've rooted against Notre Dame. I've rooted for Notre Dame. Just kind of depends on what's going on. Last year, definitely rooted for Notre Dame, for sure. I really liked what they had going, but I mean, I feel like that's kind of a year-to-year thing with them. It's kind of the same thing with Auburn. It's kind of the same thing with them. Same thing with South Carolina. They're all kind of in that same boat. NC State, don't really know why they're on the list. Oklahoma State, don't really know why they're on the list. Michigan State, don't know why they're on the list. Mississippi State, don't know why they're on the list. Now, who would I put in place of those teams? I think Arkansas needs to be on that list. Probably somewhere from 20 to 23, somewhere around there. I do think Ole Miss needs to be on that list. I don't think high though. I think probably around 20, 24, 25, low 20s. Them and Arkansas is kind of in that same boat. Um, Another team. Uh, really? That's funny because they're crazy in the sin on the 25. Um, some more teams. I gotta kind of look so I can see and remember some of the teams that I'm thinking about. Um, I think Virginia Tech not being on that list is pretty insane. Um, I'm trying to think. This is another tough place to play. Um, I mean, when I'm looking at it, I mean, I'm going down through here looking at these teams. I'm going, I don't really know. Um, I mean, Ole Miss not being on that list is kind of crazy. Um, I mean, SMU maybe, but they don't even have really like a history to say that. I think TCU maybe. Um, See, I don't know that would be harder to play at than Oklahoma State, so I really can't say that. Um, well, I mean, they didn't want all the SEC teams, but the thing is, at the end of the day, I mean, if the shoe fits, I mean, comparing some teams. I mean, Arkansas, it's tough to play there. BYU needs to. I think BYU needs to be on the list. They got a good tradition. They always showing up to the games. It's always loud there. Um, but it's kind of sad. It's kind of sad when you think about that, and you go back and think about the history and stuff, like the history of college football. Because like there was a point in time where like Cal was a good team. Like they had a good program. Their fan base, they were showing up for the games. But now like it's kind of empty over there. It's kind of the same thing with Colorado. It's like I don't know. It's just not the same. Like college football is not the same without the Pac-12. Like yeah, we still got those teams, but now it's the Big Ten and not the Pac-12. Like, and it would be cool if they could reform it. It would be really cool if they could reform the Pac-12. Get Washington back out there. I mean, just get some guys out there. That would be cool. But all right, let's get into it. Yes, I'm making my. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I don't know. We're gonna test some stuff on stream. Um, and I know y'all be. We're gonna test some stuff on stream right when the game drops. So we'll be trying to figure out what's the best way to go about it, and we'll probably test sliders as we play in the Dynasty. Um, and we're gonna be pretty careful with what we do as far as to start with, because I want it to be good. Like we're gonna play multiple dynasties this year, but I'm gonna do my best to kind of tie every one of them up with a bow. At the end, we probably won't play 30 years, but we might. You can't never tell. We might. Maybe a couple of series this year. And I plan on getting a PC soon, so But looking at Penn State, Drew Allar, the starting quarterback, he's he's one of the best quarterbacks in the game. Katron Allen, pretty good tailback. Trevor Pena, yeah, I plan on getting me a PC so I can make videos and stream better and everything, and have the face cam and everything. Yeah. Like, we're still gonna do the streams and everything. I'll just be able to stream on the PC, and probably gonna upgrade the PlayStation, make it a Pro. So gonna try to really hit the content and streaming pretty hard this year with 26. But Trevor Pena, Harrison Wallace, Liam Clifford, Amari Evans, Jerry Cross, kind of what they have at the skill positions. Look pretty good. Up front, they are really good. Defensively, their defensive front is really good. Linebackers, say, are really good. They're going to be pretty good. This point in the year, and in these playoffs, everybody's going to have players, and Penn State is absolutely loaded. They have a lot more playmakers on offense than they do on defense, but they're very solid on defense. Penn State is always going to be good on defense. It's a Big Ten opponent. So we've seen them on film against some other teams, some other common teams. So we've kind of almost got an advanced scouting, but they've also seen us on films, so they already kind of got a little advanced scouting on us. But for this game, we're purple and gold with the purple chrome. That's how we're rolling out. Playing in the Fiesta Bowl in Arizona.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta.
Here we go. Penn State, a Big Ten Conference opponent that we haven't seen. So we're in the semifinals. We win this one. We're going to the Natty. If we go to the Natty, we're going to win it. We are going to the Natty to win the game.
The Penn State Nittany Lions taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Washington.
Hey, but here's the thing, though. I'm ready for 26 too, but ain't we glad that we got something to hold us over this year, huh? And next year, we're going to have something even better to hold us over. And the next year, we'll have something even better to hold us over. So, hey, keep them coming. We're not even supposed to be... I'm not even really supposed to be in the Natty with what I have on my team. Really not even supposed to be here. We're pretty good. But tell me, this we got our second recruiting class coming up in the off season. We already signed the top 5 last year. We're looking to sign the number 1 this year. Get it really rolling. Jonah Coleman, Zane Durant. Jonah Coleman has had an excellent career. Pop it out. Oh my gosh. He didn't block the corner.
Touchdown, Penn State. And the defense adds 6 interception return.
Did not block the corner. That's great. It's not what we need to do against a really good Penn State team who has an elite quarterback that can absolutely carve us up if he wants to. Has weapons on the outside. Has one of the best running backs in the game. His offensive line's absolutely loaded. I mean, we give it to him. We give him a pick 6. They're not here for no reason. What are we doing?
It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. He's going to take off here.
I wanted to throw the bubble, but that DB kind of closed. But that's all right. We didn't lose any yards. Damon Williams runs and slides. Good run. Going deep. Denzel Boston knocked away. What a play. That was a good play. That was a great play by that DB. I'll be off at 12, and then I'll be off at 12 the next day, and then I'm off the rest of the week. So it's going to be perfect. It's going to be absolutely perfect. Like, I may play 100 hours the first week. It looks that good. I watched the 8-hour stream today, just on the deep dive. Damon Williams. Look at, hey, it looks good right now. Had the early mistake, we come out and throw it away. Well, I'm not even, we don't even really shoot fireworks 4th of July, honestly. We used to, we don't really. Denzel Boston. We'll make a watch song, but that'd be about it. Here we go, Damon Williams in the red zone. Got to be big here. He fumbled it. Dear God.
Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh my. You have got to be kidding me. We have gave the ball to them twice. They're going to load up the ball. I mean, they're going to bring 2 tight end sets in. They're going to try to run the football. We can't let them run the football. They cannot have that. Intercepted! Elijah Jackson intercepted it on the hook route. The receiver ran a hitch. Liberty's going to the Natty. They beat Oklahoma 38-3. What do they have on their team? That's what I want to know. They must be insane.
Not just a turnover, but a turnover and a score. And all of a sudden,
good Lord. Yeah, no. That is insane. But hey, pick 6 here changes the whole game. Liberty 38-3. Like, they're going insane over here. I ain't gonna lie, we might double stream tonight. We might hit some college football, and then we might stream Arm on Twitch later. Might do that. Not gonna lie. Depends on how tired I am. Good tackle. He got 3-year 119. Hey, Kyrie and Cooper flag is kind of crazy. Holtzclaw gets a sack here. Hey, Kyrie and Cooper flag is crazy. And you got AD too? Woo, I don't know. That might be a little wild. Because that is definitely who they're getting. If they don't draft him, they're insane. I mean, you trade Luka, who's... I mean, if we're being honest here, we trade Luka, who doesn't play defense, and get Cooper flag. How lucky do we have to get? Who can play, is pretty much positionless. He can kind of play everything. He playmakes too. He can pass.
They got into plus territory last time, but the drive ended shake that off immediately. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that trade, the Jordan Poole trade, insane. That the Wizards lost that. I don't understand. I'll never understand that.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down.
Damon Williams looking to redeem himself. It's a good run here. Gonna have to depend on the run game. They are really good, and Damon does not have the arm to throw it in windows, and they have a really good rush. So if we're gonna throw it, oh look at Jonah Coleman. If we're gonna throw it, it's got to be quick, and we got to get the ball out of our hands because they have a really good defensive front.
The things I love about this play is you get the ball in the back's hands. Now you allow him to see the
Throw it down, Jonah Coleman.
stretch the defense out.
Hey, he's expanded. As we've went through the year, he's expanded. He had that one game, he had like 4 or 5 catches.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good job on this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show.
All right, here we go.
That combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standard.
Byard in the backfield along with Jordan Washington.
They'll try the option play here.
Pitch it to Washington.
To the back.
He can't get loose.
Behind the line, it's a loss.
Tackle for loss.
That's a great
Go too tight. Chris Stapps. Who did they give up? What did they give up?
second and third level players
Yeah.
to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Run, Damon.
Escapes the pocket and takes off.
Yeah, Couch.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Who did they give up
Now it's third and short.
in the Chris Stapps trade?
This is 4 down territory. Let's see what they can do on third down. Looking to throw. It's Williams.
Hey, if my streamer can take off, I wouldn't mind doing that.
Inside the pocket now.
Damon Williams, touchdown.
And he runs it.
If we could take off on the streaming, I would not mind doing that. And just coaching like on the side almost.
Surveying the entire field, trying to find that open receiver. The next second, he just pulls it down, tucks the football away, picks up yards, and gets a touchdown himself. What a run.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
I probably will do both though.
At the 10.
If I could get both going.
And the Penn State offense comes
All right.
on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together in this drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down.
Got to drop. Make that tackle. Good tackle, Simon.
To the tight end. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. He'll hand it off.
Oh, and Katron Allen. Good night.
Tackle him at the 17-yard
Hey, we are up though, so
Watching this back run, gets behind that offense.
we got to be able to switch this out fast. Yeah, give me them palms. Give me them palms.
short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
Ah!
The sure
Good
hand-
tackle by Jackson.
They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Nittany Lions with first and 10 here. Grab behind the line.
Good tackle.
Allen. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the
That's a good tackle right there.
You know, the
3rd and inches. Here we go. Got to get a stop.
love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to run for the first down.
Try to run it, he won't get it.
Behind the line. It's
Prysock was there first.
My gosh,
Emery came in to help him,
their job.
and we get the stop. Defense looks good.
On the ball carrier, absolutely nowhere to go for the
I mean, the defense looks really good.
fourth down. They'll punt it away here.
Ryan Robinson Jr. Gonna return it. You'll get a decent return. Here we go.
The Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here.
Damon Williams makes a man miss. Damon Williams with a big run. 74 yards for the sophomore.
Huge jump play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, just where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to win a.
All right, hold on. Hawks get Chris Stapps. The second rounder Celtics get Name. Second rounder Brooklyn gets Terrence Mann. And this year's 22nd pick, first round. Brooklyn has 4 or 5 first round picks in this draft. Dang. So Brooklyn really could load up if they wanted to.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Is Trae Young staying there?
Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain. So
I think he's on a contract still, ain't he?
He's come up to the line in a hurry up. Back to pass. It's Williams.
Damon Williams runs, gets the first down. Running the ball well. Damon's making a lot of plays with his legs. Good throw, Denzel Boston. Got it to him a couple of times in this game. I mean, look, when in doubt, go to your best receiver.
Working tight windows. It's Williams.
Damon Williams. Run, stop, touchdown!
Across the goal line. Touchdown, Washington.
I can see that.
This defense better adjust and get eyes into that.
Damon Williams Jr. in the end zone. I can see the Lakers getting the guy from Auburn. Because I don't think they have a very high pick, I don't think. They can get him late in the first.
Extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little.
Did the guy from Creighton go back to? Which, I mean, he was just kind of good at college. I don't know how good he would be in the NBA. But Broom's kind of got, he's not athletic, though. Broom's not really athletic at all. He's a good college center, though. All right, here we go. I know, like Condon, but Condon's more of a forward, but he went back to school.
Trying to find room. It's Allen. Tackled behind
Yeah.
the line. It's a loss of 2.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Nice, do the slot fade.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. First down and 10.
Our system is susceptible to that when we're running cover 3, and our mint and slot fade is hard to stop
Looking downfield, it's Allen.
when you're in 3.
Pressure is coming. Able to get
The coverage.
but took a hit that time.
Yeah, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks.
Good hit.
It's just about getting them
Julian
to the
Simon.
affecting his vision. Exactly what they did right here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to throw again. Let's it fly to the wideout. It's complete downfield.
Clifford's a hard cover.
He goes out of bounds.
Oller's not missing.
More than enough for a first down. And the Nittany Lions pick up enough to get a first down there. They're going to run it here.
Good hit there by Steen.
2nd and 7.
We might have to get a little lighter.
Game for this offense on the ground, and
Go to our quarters.
They have really negated that this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
He's brought down with the game.
All right.
The ball to the 39. The Indy Lions hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Try him in man coverage. Man them up, and they hit us on that too.
It's Pena. They bring them down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. In the red area, it's Allen.
Yeah, they need to. If they can get Ace Bailey, they need to get him at 6.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or you can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Hit as he releases it.
2nd and goal.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Dropping back, it's Allen.
Those out of the back of the end zone, 3rd and goal. We'll take a risk here. We're sending a blitz.
Touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he'll set up to throw.
Aller looks, touchdown, Penn State.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. That good execution, a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up.
But they take a lot of time. And this game could be really short if we decide that we want it to be short. They can't stop us on offense. We've stopped ourselves twice.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line.
We really should have 35 points. They can't really stop us on offense, regardless of what we want to do. They can't stop it.
Certainly early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns the last possession.
Jonah Coleman, good run, gets 5.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot to
Coleman
do here on this second
gets
down.
forward. 2 more. Go X rope under.
From the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Down goes the quarterback.
Nowhere to go. Nowhere to go with the ball.
The play call, Chris, to throw the football, you got to realize you got to get it out of your hands quickly. It's 3rd down and short. Great chance to be able to convert. Instead, it's a sack, and now you're facing.
Call for a fair catch at the 44.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44.
Here we go.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Let's
Pick!
quickly.
Kabori House! Intercepted!
Defense.
The sophomore linebacker gets a pick in the semifinal game. Hey, here the last couple of games, been incorporating more of our base formation. So primarily played a lot of nickel this year with the quarters, and House is not in that formation. Got more DBs on the field. He is in our base formation, and he plays that, and he does good. But he didn't complain. And whenever his number's called, he makes plays constantly. It's what he did all last year. He's really, really good. Jordan Washington gets it to the 30. Have not called Jack Belling's name or Rasheed Williams. Mainly because we can't block it up front. And we're getting covered. Nobody can get open.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long.
Good catch by Jalen Moss. He gets 7.
That's a very solid gain, but
Try to get half of it here, and we'll go for it if we got a chance to.
easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Well,
it's a short return. They make the tackle at 25. What a play for this defense.
Well, this quarterback's got to
oh
That's
man.
his second interception this game right now. He's got to do a better job. And Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Defense has played well. Offense has squandered 3 possessions. They were going up and down the field on them. They can't move it. They really can't move it on offense. They had a really good drive, but they're not consistent. It's 3rd and 10 now.
And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get
Sacked. And our defense is playing really well. We're moving it up and down the field. It doesn't even matter what we're doing. I mean,
And 4th down, the punter sends it away. But he's got some space here.
we gotta pick that block up, Hopkins. You block him, that's 6. That changes the game.
The Washington offense is back out on the field now. This drive is
They get the ball at half. We messed up our first possession. It's a pick 6. So they could tie it. We got to get a score here right before the half. We need a score.
How dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks.
Regardless of what that is, we got to stop turning the ball over.
You have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
to throw. It's Williams.
Good throw, Damon Williams to Jalen Moss.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Here comes a throw from the red zone.
Going in zone.
Going for it all.
Trying to go to Boston.
That one is incomplete in the end zone.
I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying
No, I watched the stream,
squeeze the ball into coverage,
DM Gaming. He does like news and stuff
live for the next down.
for college football.
It's caught. Touchdown.
That was a crazy throw from Damon, but
That's a thing of beauty.
and I watched his stream. He streamed for like 8 hours. He read the whole thing
Right on the money.
and talked about it and everything. I watched the video too, in that trailer or whatever.
Catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to
Yeah.
answer before halftime.
I don't know. All the changes they made to defense is gonna be crazy.
Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football for the second half. Makes the catch downfield. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
And this save, Mason. Jeremiah Smith is on Maryland. I'll show him to you after this.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
And they're terrible. Like, they're not even good.
From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man.
Henry's got to make that tackle. Good tackle.
Shoves him out of bounds. Not much
Don't need to let him score here.
catch makes it a more manageable 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Allen. Cut quickly.
We got to make the tackle. We have to make the tackle. What are we doing?
That is a huge
Come on, guys.
passing game. Big game. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw it from the red zone.
They're about to score.
Near the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Penn State.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a
Okay.
great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time.
Blocked!
Picked up by the
No. All right, we can get a big return, get in field goal range.
momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff.
We'll take
So
it.
the defense can get us top and preserve that momentum.
Or if we can return this kick. That'd be great, too. Get out of the way, Nine!
After a solid effort
Ah.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to make a big play downfield. The pass is dropped. So it would have been a big game.
See if we can get them with scissors.
Oh my gosh, Chris.
We can't. Not with this formation.
Chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. Great route. Quarterback puts a
Catch it, get out of bounds. Try to get as many yards as you can. Get out of bounds. Maybe we can hit something.
First down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. Using his legs here.
Just gonna pad some stats. We didn't have anybody open.
As time runs out.
Well, sometimes that's how it goes, Mason. Sometimes that's how it goes.
First half here. Coach kicking down at Kevin.
We do kick it off.
The Huskies will kick this
So
away to start
Penn
the second
State will get the ball first in the second half of this semifinal game. We're up 8.
And the return starts just inside the end zone.
Got to make tackles.
Tackled at the 23.
Defense has played pretty well.
Good coverage that time. And the Penn State
They did drive right down the field on this last drive, right before the half.
And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
And Katron Allen's trying to get going.
It's a decent game.
Kind of held him in check today. We played pretty well in the middle of our defense.
plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller. Allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run?
We got some really good guys up front that can really play.
The Nittany Lions come to the line and crank up the tempo. Scanning the field, it's Aller. He finds
Jordan Shaw, good tackle. He's the guy that's going. He's stepped up this year. He's going to have to step up for the continuation of his career. He's going to have to be a starter next year. He's got to step up into a bigger role,
looking to throw it.
not just package guy.
Just trying to get rid
He's
of
not going to be package guy next year. He's going to start if he can get the training and do well in the offseason.
Not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, we do a throw.
Pick Kamori House intercepted.
And he's wrapped up.
Kamori House 2 interceptions for the sophomore, the California native.
They stepped up and played well all game long. Now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Coleman, not very good vision there.
And the defensive line does a good job beating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down.
Rashid Williams gets the 1st down and down to the 16. Damon Williams having a good game.
Trying to run it. It's Coleman.
Good run.
3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
This could be a mistake. If they blitz that inside backer, 41, Belling's getting the ball. Didn't like it. Didn't like it.
Breaking down. And a nice
Damon Williams has 100 yards.
trying to get there with his legs. So here we go. 3rd down. In the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games.
Go out to Velling. He breaks a tackle. Jack Velling gets the 1st down.
First and goal now.
And now we are 1st and goal.
Since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close.
About midway through the
Working with the lead, it comes down to
3rd quarter.
They do
Motion Rashid Williams.
Now they keep
Orbit motion. RPO alert. Pop it out to Rashid.
This one goes.
He don't get it.
Can he get back to the line of scrimmage?
they're just fundamentally
Go RPO bubble QB draw.
after the completion. Nowhere to go after that kick.
Damon got in. Touchdown Washington. Damon Williams.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the Tim Hotel, thought he would score? Not
3 rushing touchdowns for DeMond Williams. He's been electric today with his legs. He's had some chunk runs. He's looked really good.
And he takes this from inside 5. He stopped at the
tackle.
Makes something happen. That's good coverage there.
And boys, we could be looking at a natty. We get a stop here and get another score, they're never going to be out of time for the way that they play offense.
This quarterback in the passing game.
And all has already turned it over numerous times. 3 times, 3 picks. We forced him into some bad mistakes. He's tried to fit some balls in the windows that weren't open. That one was open. When he's throwing to the outside guys, he doesn't really miss. When he's throwing to the tight end and over the middle, he misses a lot. We'll cover 1 here. Tristan Dunn makes the tackle. He's not going to be great in man coverage.
Heading left after the handoff. Powers through a tackle. Brought down after a solid run by the senior. Offense now operating in the red zone.
They get a good run there.
And at first down, they go right.
Kamori House makes a good tackle.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
All right, here we go. Oh, he did get the first down.
Good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Gonna pick up the 3rd and short.
Throws. Touchdown, Penn State. They get another score. Wallace in the end zone.
Touchdown, Nittany Lions. There's another strike with this quarterback. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against his secondary.
All right, here we go.
The wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fella's up front, giving him enough time to throw.
DHC up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away.
Ryan Robinson Jr.
Bring it out.
on the return.
Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
3:56 left. Hopefully we can run this for the rest of this 3rd quarter out.
Mixing the run and pass extremely well. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
We want to just get out of here if we can.
The offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards.
That would be ideal.
On full display.
He fumbled the ball.
The defense recovers the fumble.
I mean, are you serious?
This defense trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Balls on the ground, they
Like,
on it, and they get the ball back to their
good
own
night.
offense.
Tell me you want us to lose without telling me you want us to lose.
On first down, it's play action. The ball is hauled in. And that's the
Good hit.
making the catch. It was not a big concern with his defense when they built the game plan, but they're going to have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks, play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching the ball.
Tackle there by Michaela Steen.
Their first down yards before
He could probably get a little bigger here.
It's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Good tackle.
on the left side.
Tristan Dunn.
Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Allen. Makes the catch.
He catches it. He didn't get the first down.
To the goal line. Quite punching in there. Here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs to stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Looking for
Throw it. Touchdown, Penn State. They're trying to tie it up with the 2-point conversion. Uh-oh. Might have trouble here.
I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the
Oh, and they get it, and it's tied. Penn State works their way back. They were never really out of it. They just kind of worked their way back slowly. Got back in it. We gave it away a lot and not blocked people on kick return.
The 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. The Washington offense retakes the field here. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Whips it. Rasheed Williams catches it and gets up the field. Good gain there.
Great conversion here for this Washington offense and another first down. And I tell you, this guy's living up to the expectations of a Washington quarterback. They've had some great play out of that position.
He's going to be brought down.
And they can't block 28. Durant, they cannot block him.
Really good job by this defense.
They can't.
Look to be trying to work through his position.
He's literally in the backfoot every time. I'm having to find him every time.
He's on his back.
Like, he's literally, if he's not instantly in the backfoot, he's pushing the pocket. And Demond ain't got it. I mean, he's just having to eat it sometimes. He's been great running the ball. Trying to get the ball down the field some. But really the only guy we've been able to get it to is Denzel Boston.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
To the air, it's Williams. The pass rush closing in.
Demond runs for another 3 yards. That will be the end of the quarter. 35-35 here in this playoff game against Penn State. They've thrown for more yards. We've outrushed them by triple.
Heading to the fourth quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship?
All right, here we go. We need to get in the end zone here.
Set for a second down here to begin the quarter.
No matter how we do it, we got to get in the end zone.
Motion from the offense.
Motion.
They'll have to throw it here on second down.
Throw. Jalen Moss caught. Gets a first down. What a throw. Look at this throw. See, now this is what Demond can be. Look at the touch on this. I mean, this was perfect. I mean, perfect ball. He throws it in between a corner, a safety. I mean, he throws it in between a diamond of defenders and a linebacker. I mean, just drops it in the bucket. There's a 5-gallon bucket out there. We'd have threw it in it.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver.
All right, here we go.
Get in for that big game.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Pops it out. Rasheed Williams RPO. Don't block the corner again. Which I don't know why we didn't learn a lesson the first time. We have outthrown them now.
Out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through.
Just got to throw that one away. 3rd and 7. Live to fight another day. Here we go. Demond's thrown it more in this game than he did last week.
Conversion coming here in the red zone.
Throws here. Velling, touchdown.
Huskies.
Washington, we are on the board, and with the field goal, we'll go up 7 here in this 4th quarter against Penn State.
Quarterback puts it up in the air, and the big tight end goes over on top of everybody for the touchdown.
So here we go.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
All right, here we go.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple
Good
yards
tackle.
to the end zone. The returner is brought down. It's a start on the next drive. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. You guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Allen.
Good tackle.
They bring him down right at the 20.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from a running game.
The game makes it second and medium. Play action fake, looking to throw.
Sack.
And the junior
Toby Erickson. Got him.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
to the air. It's Allen. Fires it to the wideout.
Oh my gosh. What a throw. That was a throw.
Touchdown-saving tackle, but not
We said Oliver was going to be good, and he is. Very.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third.
He is very, very good.
Exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game.
Trayvon Emery there makes the tackle.
You're down in the second half.
Limited Katron Allen. Forced Oliver into some mistakes. They don't really have a second back.
looking to throw the ball.
Don't really have a change of pace. Kind of, they are who they are
Gain on the play.
You see more
to start the game and at the end. So
and the slot
this just
receiver
is what it is.
can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
We got to make that tackle. That's a tough matchup for Shaw, but
Why they're in the playoff, right?
got to make that tackle.
Throw the ball, but you get to
That's part of that growing up thing.
down, you trust that
gotta
offensive
grow
line
up.
to come up with a first down, and they get it.
Or he's not going to play next year. Good tackle. Lance Holtzclaw, a guy that did grow up quick last year. We had to have him on the edge, and he's earned his spot. There's probably some more talented guys, but they're not going to get his spot. His spot is secured. Holtzclaw. He is going to be good.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Running out of time.
He sacked Milton Hopkins Jr.
And just like that, you squeeze
Another pass rusher with some ability.
another sack right
I'm really eager to see how they both develop. So I like both of them. Hopkins, as the guy we're going to keep, he's versatile, play inside or out.
Out of bounds.
So
Very long.
we're going to keep him.
And the punt will go out of
He's
bounds.
probably a little thin.
Out of play.
We playing inside a whole lot, but I mean we got a chance right here to run the clock out.
Right down the field.
Wear their defense out.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Now the trade-off is if we don't convert or get a good drive going, ran the clock out on our own time almost.
And the runner brought down after just a short game.
But they can't stop us from running out of spread sets. And they really can't stop us from throwing it either. Their secondary is not as good as advertised, in my opinion.
Dropping back. It's Williams.
Their defensive line is.
Legs here.
Their linebackers are kind of slow. They can't run Damon down, and that really does hurt them. Now they will lay the lick, absolutely lay the lick, but they're mainly just box guys.
Running game to chew on
They can't play outside the box. They can't play in space.
before they finally bring him down. Second down after that previous play.
Which is not normally what you would say about Penn State linebackers. Normally it's the opposite. Traditionally they always got that one guy in the middle, but rarely do they have both guys that are just big thumpers in the middle. First down, but normally they got that one guy that can run, elite guy on the edge. Secondary is always going to be good, and they got a really good Mike linebacker that's just a hitter. Normally.
Stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. We head now to
They got the other linebacker normally can really run.
down the clock and secure this win.
Traditionally.
And they tackle him, but not
Jonah Coleman,
up the first.
he's not had the biggest day, but he has been very, very effective. Not really the yardage total that he would want, but we're facing a really good defense, so it's understandable. He's had a decent day, 72 yards, 21 carries, but he's been really crucial getting us first downs, and he's really kind of took the air out of the ball in the second half and really ran the ball pretty well, which we haven't had it a whole lot, but he's done a really good job. We're going to kick a field goal here. We're going to run this clock down all the way. We're going to try to make this field goal, put it out of reach. We miss, I'm going to be real sad. We made it. Bang. Minute left, 10-point game. Pretty much in the bag, boys. He's going to the Natty to play Liberty. We're playing Liberty in the Natty. So pretty much, unless they're just insane. If Salter came back and it's like a 99, okay. Maybe. Because he is crazy.
He'll bring it out from his end zone.
It would be insane to lose to Liberty in the Natty.
He's stopping short of the 25 there.
Alright, we're going dime, trying to get a pick here. Put all the DBs we got on the roster on the field.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football.
Pick Tristan Dunn. That is the ball game. We will take a knee. That is your ball game. We are going to the national championship to play the Liberty Flames. Tristan Dunn coming up with another pick. I mean, he is going to be really good. He's only a junior. I mean, he has had an excellent career with us. He is going to be extremely good as a senior next year. But we do have some business to take care of first. The national championship in year 2. Knew we would be good this year. Now, we knew we would be good this year. Next year I thought would be the year that we would compete, but clearly it's this year. We've ran through the playoffs, ran through our schedule, beat Ohio State twice. We do have Scheme Guru unlocked, but we can't do anything with that right now. Liberty has not lost. Looking at what they have done, it's going to be better to look at the stats for them rather than the team stuff. The roster, I mean. Because obviously they've got here more than just their overall. Yep, Caden Salter is 96 overall. He has thrown 40 touchdowns and 1 interception all year. I knew it was something crazy like that. He's already thrown for 4,000 yards. Salter also has 10 touchdowns and 800 yards rushing. How does he not win the Heisman? How did he not win the Heisman? They don't even have the running backs they had. The running back they had last year, the first year. Cannot remember what his name is. Tyson Mobley, really good receiver. Reese Smith, clearly he's pretty good. He's caught 12 touchdowns. Tight end's pretty solid. Julian Gray's pretty good. They've got some guys. I mean, they've got a lot of guys that are catching touchdowns. Running backs have caught a couple. Defensively, their secondary will pick it from you. Corey Jones, Marion Williams, Brylan Green. Aiden Vaughn has 2 picks. Or has 3 picks. Dexter Ricks has 2. That's pretty much it. They don't pick it a lot, but they will get it if you let them. Sack-wise, it's probably going to be TJ Bush. He's hurt, though. Okay, CJ Bazile Jr., 17 sacks. Okay, he's crazy. How long is Bush out for? Is he out? Yeah, he's out. So no TJ Bush. That's a plus. He is I'm telling you, look, if y'all ever play Liberty in 25, if you play Liberty in 25, in the last week or week and a half that it's out, I mean, that the new game's not out, TJ Bush is always insane for Liberty. Always. He goes insane every time. Every time I play them, he goes crazy. But we see that Salter is a absolute monster. How he didn't win the Heisman, I will never understand that. Or did he win the Heisman? Who won the Heisman? Was it him? That's what I want to know. Was it him? Was he the... Did he win the Heisman? Why can't I see that? That's just nuts. All-Americans, I know we already looked at this. I'm just looking again. Really, I don't know why. Jordan Washington made the freshman team. What about Big Ten? Bayard and Washington made the freshman team, Big Ten. Coleman made first team. Belly made first team. Rowley made first team. Nobody on defense. Don't really understand that. Hopefully they fix this. This is like one of the award screen. I know a lot of people don't care about that. Are All-Americans as well. Really, not really the awards, but the All-Americans, the All-Conference selections. Like, fix that. Like, that should not be based off overall. That should be based off of their performance. And they should get a significant boost. They should get a significant boost for making All-Conference teams. I think that gives you a boost for, like, low-level schools. Like, yeah, we got an all-conference guy. Yeah, but he may leave. But he gets a significant boost. He gets whatever it is. He gets 50 skill points. He's going to go up 10 overall. So then maybe you want to prioritize that and say, hey, look, these guys made the all-conference team. If they get in the portal, I know that they're going to be ready to roll. But I doubt that. I mean, that could happen. I don't know. You don't really know till we get our hands on the game and see what all. I mean, because there's really, they can cover everything, but like at the same time, there's stuff that you're going to find in the game. They're not going to give everything away. Like, they can't write everything down. So, I mean, or they'd be writing thousands of pages. But getting into the Liberty game, they are undefeated. We are undefeated. We are going to go with the classic look in the natty, the gold pants. What do they have? They got some different stuff. We'll put them in something pretty cool. I like the helmet. I think they only have the white jersey, yeah. They got blue pants, red pants. Let's go red pants. They only have white and navy. Let's go navy socks. I think that does look clean. Alright, here we go. Getting into the natty. Liberty, they only got their one-trick pony. Caden Salter's going off, they're going to be in the game. If he's not going off, they're not going to be in the game. I mean, that is literally what it's going to be. They have a really good defensive line. That's literally it. We should dominate them. Athlete for athlete, we should dominate. But they're here for a reason. And they have not lost. And they have ran through the playoffs. I mean, absolutely tore through the playoffs. So, I mean, it's not a fluke. It's not a fluke. They have not lost. And they destroyed Oklahoma to get here. Oklahoma's a good team. You don't make it to the semifinals and not be a good team. So they might be insane. They might not. I don't know. Can't ever tell. Here we go. Liberty, number 3 seed in the playoffs. We were the number 1. All right, we get to see Salter first. 40 touchdowns through the air. 1 pick. If we can get it from him, it's rare that he throws interceptions. If we get it from him, we have to capitalize. Have to capitalize. Here we go. First drive.
Movement here from the tight end. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
We'll have to limit their ground game. Don't let them get going. We might be better off in base against them. But I don't know. Salter is electric at quarterback now. Good tackle there by Jordan Shaw. He's had a really good year, especially this back half when we went to more of a nickel base.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw.
He'll be sacked. Holtzclaw and Toby Erickson. Got him. Salter couldn't get away. And we will get the ball first on offense after we force them to a punt. Ryan Robinson gets tackled down at the 39. Damon Williams had a good game last week. Turned it over a couple of times, but had a good game. He really, I mean, he pulled us through. So did Jonah Coleman. So it's really good that we've seen that. I mean, we knew that he could do that. He's done it all year. They have carried us this year. Damon, I mean, there's been some ups and downs. We pulled Damon out the game. He said, hey, look, that's it. So, I mean, 3rd and 9. Tried to, I mean, we really just tried to run it. Hadn't even lined up to throw it. We'll throw it here on 4th down. 4th down and 4 from the 46. Dump it down to Coleman. He'll get it easy. He gets some more. Coleman gets it up to the 43 and gets the first down. Jonah Coleman, the senior, finding lanes in this defense. He's tearing them up. He's got 27 touchdowns this year. Coleman, good run. His total's up to 22 yards. Williams throws out to Jack Belling. Belling gets a yard. Alright, here we go. 2 tight set, 3rd and 4. Drops, looks. Nothing doing, gonna run, get it to the 11. Mon Williams, I mean, we're just going right down the field. I mean, it's boom, 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 boom. All right. Here we go.
Gets away from the rush, keeps his poise. Now, how about him directing traffic as he moves down?
I fumbled it. Probably gonna call him down. I don't know what they did.
Taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field.
All right, here we go.
What's the play call here on
2nd and 15. Dump it down to Coleman. Bad ball. That was a terrible ball. What's he do? All right. Try to throw halfback screen here to Washington.
Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking to set up a screen.
Jordan Washington gets outside and gets in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. We are on the board first here in the national championship. That drive just pretty much encapsulated our season. Ups and downs, but find a way to get in the end zone at the end of the game. Or find a way to win at the end of the game. There's a couple of times. The first meeting with Ohio State. The Penn State game last week. There's been a couple of instances like that. Colorado to start the year. I mean, it's been a lot of ups and downs. I mean, the ball has bounced our way though this year. I mean, we're a couple of games away from being 8-4, 9-3, and not getting in the playoff at all. Sometimes that's just the way the ball bounces though.
Something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Good tackle, Kamori House. I think our base will be better this week. We're going to try it.
Looking to pass, it's Salter. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Tackle by Emery.
After a solid game, they'll spot the ball at the 34. First down and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake on first down.
Good play there by Dunn. Tristan Dunn making a play.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield.
You can see why they are undefeated. And they do not miss. Like, he does not miss. He don't miss. If it's open, he's hitting it. He's going to hurt you. RPO out of the pro eye. I've never seen that. I've never seen that in the game.
That run picks up first down yardage. A fresh set of downs for this offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw.
Salter throws incomplete. See if our quarters can confuse him. Still, he's one of the best in the country.
And this one is caught.
And they're running a RPO system. He's not gonna miss. Oh my gosh, what a throw. And these guys can't help but catch it.
Offense looking to throw the ball.
They go right down the field. Good night. They go right down the field. Liberty. Look out. Man. What are we doing?
This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
He's going to return it from near the goal line.
Ryan Robinson gets a decent return, not a lot.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. Trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown try last time they had it.
Caught Rashid Williams. Good catch. And we're going tempo. We're going to try to hit them right back. They want to go punch for punch. We can go punch for punch. We can go punch for punch. That's PI. course they don't call.
Well, it's an incompletion
Why would
here.
they?
I think the secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Dropping back, it's Williams. He's moving out of the pocket.
Jordan Washington, good catch. Got the touchdown catch earlier in the game. Got a touchdown. The first touchdown in this national championship. Jack Velling, a guy that's got a number of touchdowns this year. Big Michigan State tight end transfer. Wanted to win. Came to the right place. Throw out Jonah Coleman. Coleman gets a good gain. Here we go, 2nd and 1. Clock is running. Jonah Coleman, first down. 45 seconds left in the first half. In the first quarter. Just trying to tempo him here. Catch him off guard. Jack Velling, the big tight end, trying to hurdle a man, but gets down to the 6. Try to go close. They're stacked, so we go 11 personnel. It's going to be really hard for them to defend that. Not even lined up. They still only get 2 yards. I'm going to give it to you again. I don't care if you're tired. Get in the end zone. Let's go. 14-7. We go right down the field with a really, really physical touchdown drive. Running the football with Coleman. Just battering ram. But we threw it as well. Got it down the field. Made some good throws. DeBond made some good throws. But it starts with Coleman. Soften them up with some body blows. Get them close to the box. Get them loaded up in the box to stop the best running back in America. Oh, the kicker! Oh, got lucky right there. But offense, I'm not worried about. Defense, I'm not gonna lie. Salter is really good. Emery intercepted! Only the 2nd pick for Salter this year. Trayvon Emery, the freshman, picks him off in the national championship. He's seen on film. They thought they had the slot fade. The freshman has learned, hey, run with that guy just for a second. See what he's running. He's running the slot fade, hang with him, and go get the football. Hey, we'll take it. That's big. That's growth. Batting ram is an ability. Yup, and that is literally what Jonah Coleman is. And that's what he's going to be in the game because he's going to be a senior. Demond Williams. Good run. He's been electric with his legs in the playoffs. And he has hurt people.
He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? I didn't know, because I haven't really kept up with it like as much as I normally do. I didn't know that Ole Miss got that's a touchdown. I didn't know that Ole Miss got Troy's running back until I seen it on the trailer. I was like, who is number 3? And why is he a star? And who is this guy? And then I went and looked it up. I was like, oh, we got that guy from Troy? Yeah, we'll take him. He's good back, too.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
They got a lot of backs. They got a good stable of backs. Ole Miss does. Eager to see what they look like on the game. I know they're going to have a couple of players that are going to be pretty highly rated. Perkins will probably be pretty highly rated. And Striblin, I know is pretty highly rated. Simmons is probably somewhere around the 85, I guess.
fight the 29-yard line. Tackle made,
But do want to see what they look like.
by the senior quarterback. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
What? Okay, so kind of explain what that means. Like, okay, Texas State's a 61, but okay, can you win with that though? Like, I like that, but can you win with that? Like, I do want it to feel like I'm going from, okay, I have a low-tier school. If I play really well, okay, if I play really well, I can beat you though. Like, I can get you. But I have to play almost perfect. I like that if it's almost perfect. Like, I don't want to be able to beat a team. I don't want to be able to just blow out. Like, for one instance, I had Ball State, right, in a Dynasty. And I played pretty much perfect. But, like, I beat them, like, 38-3. I mean, I do like that. It takes too much, like, my thing is, you can go all out on the 5 stars, but, I mean, how good is that going to make you overall? You're not going to be great. I've never understood that. Like, yeah, you go after them, you can get them in a couple of years after you've developed more of a tradition and won some games and stuff, won some big games. But like Liberty, for example, they just went to the playoffs 2 years ago. They did not have a good year last year. Say they go back to the playoffs this year, or you take them to the playoffs this year, then you take them again. You should be able to get maybe a look from a 5-star. 4-star should definitely be looking at you. Should be that kind of thing. Yeah, they'll just end up transferring out, yeah. But, like, even on 25, like, yeah, you can get them, but you only have so many points, so, I mean, really you're getting you may get a receiver, but, I mean, you may get like 2 or 3 receivers, 2 running backs, a quarterback, and maybe a lineman or a defensive player or a couple of defensive players. But you don't get anything else, and then you don't have any depth. You're really good in some spots, but then you're terrible in others. I never understood that. We kind of already have the formula for how we recruited last year. I mean, it's kind of the same. Really, it's going to be, I mean, we're going to definitely have to look at it. We'll definitely take our time. The first Dynasty. But we are going to test it. The first stream I do will be testing stuff, looking at teams, all that stuff, just kind of hanging out, looking at the game and stuff. And we're going to test some stuff like the transfer portal thing and all that. I'm going to test all that on stream. And then we'll get into the Dynasty with whoever we pick. I'm not sure who we're going to pick. Pretty sure we're doing defensive coordinator somewhere. Throw it out, Rashid Williams. I don't know. I hardly ever pay attention. I paid attention to it last week. And, yep, I do like that. I do like that. But like to be an elite recruiter, you got to be an elite recruiter. You got to be able to dig and find the guys and find that 3-star or whatever. You got to dig, find those guys at the beginning, and build the team up so you can win, so you can build the grades up, so you can get the 4 stars. Then you can dig, keep digging. Like that's going to be fun. Like the mid-tier school is going to be really fun to build. I feel like it will be fun to build a small school But I feel like the middle tier schools, like a Washington. I say Washington's a middle tier school. Like those kind of schools are going to be fun to do, fun to play with. Because they're not going to be quite good yet. It's going to take a while to build them up. You're not going to be able to bust that ceiling until you can really get the elite recruiter, be able to get those kind of players. Just like what you said, a lot of yeah, like there's a lot of storylines and different stuff you can do. And now, like with the kind of what they did with the hiring coaches away and stuff, and trying to get coordinators, I do like that. Like you can talk to pretty much any coach and try to get them to come to your school. I do like that. But like wear and tear, that kind of stuff. We're gonna be managing career wear and tear. Like the wear and tear is that, and the dynamic lighting is gonna be so good. The dynamic lighting is gonna make the game so good. It's going to look so much better. Like it looks great now, but it's definitely gonna look better whenever they do that. But whenever 26 drop, the dynamic lighting is gonna look so good. Good hits. I just don't think they have enough firepower to keep up with it. I'm not even really worried about it.
Receiver in motion now. They're gonna run it.
Oh.
They bring him down, but an explosive night by this offense. Big gain. Here we go.
Yeah, the Rose Bowl.
Gets him right back into this
Rose Bowl is going to be legendary. Playing it the second half at like sunset. It's going to be elite.
He's got it, looking for the end zone. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Nails a receiver downfield.
And the head coach will decide to accept
We're going to back him up
and take the yardage. And the Flames hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. And he drops back in the gun.
It's not going to make a mistake. Yeah, that is going to be cool.
Second down here, time for perhaps just one.
The rivalry games, like you think like Georgia, Florida.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to
those type games gonna be insane.
It's a second and goal play for the offense.
Like neutral site. What's the first game? Nebraska and somebody. Who is Nebraska playing week 1? Are they playing Iowa in Kansas City? Or are they playing Missouri? One of the two. Pretty sure. What is Simon doing? So they walk in. Alright, we need to go get a score here. I hope that we get ball second half. Kind of put it out of reach. Ryan Robinson.
Brings down the returner. And the player is down injured after that last play.
Who's hurt?
They take a timeout while they check him out.
Is it Robinson?
And the Washington offense retakes the field here. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here?
I just blocked for a little bit longer. Try to go away from the star defense game now. Cincinnati, that's who it is. No, it's somebody. I know they play at Arrowhead though. It's gonna be hilarious. What's his name? The free version of Mahomes, Raiola. It's like the old iPhone games. Light, Mahomes Light. That's him. Deep ball, Rasheed Williams. Too far. Robinson's out. Wait, is his name? His name's Jason Robinson. I've been calling him Ryan Robinson this whole time. I thought his name was Ryan this entire time.
He'll call for the fair catch.
What am I doing? His name's Jason this whole time. Go look at the injury report. Wait, what? Go look at the depth chart. I swear his name's Ryan. Am I I'm tripping. Wow. J-Rob.
Retakes the field now. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. First play of the drive, they come out.
Throw it to the tight end. 49 seconds left and counting. It's tight, dude. He just keeps winning. Salter is really good.
We're going to pass here on second down. The pocket
Salter gonna run. He'll slide.
gets down to avoid the big hit. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. An important third down attempt for this offense.
Batted at the line. That's the second time this happened. We will get the ball back. You have 3 timeouts. Oh yeah, I do remember that.
Anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points. Beautiful lead right.
Let's go wide stack.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And we're going to throw now on first down.
Going deep, Denzel Boston.
Defense
Drop.
breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Yeah, I remember that.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
On the run here. Let's it go. Caught on the outside. It's Moss. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down.
Trying to get the safety here, get the right coverage. This might be it. Yep, Rasheed Williams. Touchdown. Call it cheesy, call it whatever you want. I don't care. It's not really that cheesy whenever they cover it right sometimes when they don't others.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. With the extra point, the lead.
Just like them throwing slot fade constantly whenever I got cover 3 on.
So an important touchdown is before halftime.
My guy just doesn't cover.
Offense to try to answer.
The nickel doesn't run, or the big slot doesn't run with the
Well, he thought about coming out.
or big nickel, not big slot, but the nickel or the big nickel, whoever's playing that position, the star doesn't run with the slot fade. It's a touchdown pretty much every time.
And that will do it for the first half here.
And that will be the first half, 35-21. If we score right here, I'm not lying.
Begin the second half.
Like, I'm really bored because they don't really stand a chance. Like, Salter is good, but he just can't.
That's where they start the drive.
No.
Offense is back out on the field now.
No. No, this is not. No, they're not. Not even close.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Grabs down the middle. It's Williams.
The craziest team I've ever seen playing a national championship. Play one of my friends. We're playing online. The computer made it to the national championship, and it was Alabama in year 3. And the closest one was the Florida one. We left Florida though, didn't we? Or no, we just quit that Dynasty, started over. But that was when we started Texas Tech after that. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, year 3 Alabama. So like this is year 2 for us. The next year for Alabama was insane. All their players stayed. Ryan Williams had been like a 99 for like a year and a half. And so, like, they're insane. They had like 3 running backs that were stars. It was insane.
Well, the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
But their entire defense was like, it was like 7 stars on their defense.
Play by the defense here.
Insane.
Getting close to the goal line. Not only
In the end zone, Coleman.
but they send them backwards in the process.
This thing on ice. Of course we don't block. Why would we? Why would we block? I don't know why we would block. Why does it make sense to block?
Right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot?
The tackle, Julian Simon. Got him for a loss.
Everybody knows how hard it is to run the ball when you're this close to your own goal line. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to try to run the ball to get it away from the shadow of that goal line. But you got to do a better job than that.
He does not get
Giving up 2 points to safety because
out from the 1-yard line.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
Try to run it again. He won't get there. He barely gets it out of the end zone. Just don't rough the kicker. Just don't rough the kicker.
Ball is away from inside the
Jason Robinson Jr.
He's got some daylight turning on the speed.
Great move. Gets it back to the 39.
That's a solid deal.
Now can we go score?
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty, and they get it going again here.
Oh, here we go. Rasheed Williams. He's got to get a little bit shiftier after the catch. He's got 159. Oh my gosh.
another big game.
He's had a great game. He's had a great year.
All season long, you knew coming into the national championship you'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
And they're keying on the run big time. So we're going to go right back to RPO recall. Keying on the run, guess what? We don't care. Oh, that's a good play. That was a good play. I ain't gonna lie. We're about to kick this field goal though and send him out. Because y'all are not even close to our level. And I want to get the offseason so bad. There's a lot of stuff changing in the offseason. It's going to be DeMond's team, no question about it. Okay, Liberty, my God. They have came all the way back. What is going on? Got to try to throw it to Rasheed Williams. Oh, yeah, he did catch that big touchdown right before the half.
Looking to throw. It's Williams.
Can't take a sack.
Closing in.
Timeout.
Avoid the tackle.
Run it again.
Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play.
If he picks wrong, he's going down in history as
From the shotgun.
the guy that sold Liberty. Oh my God, we might have just sold ourselves.
Late in the game.
Jalen Moss, I love you.
The fourth quarter clock
Jalen Moss, I love
to
you.
overtime.
Like, he just literally saved the game.
Overtime.
DeMond Williams was on his back. None of the linemen were catching him. He just saved the game. No, this is not the hardest. We're going defense first. We're going to get the ball and go score.
I love extra football. So I'm looking forward to this.
I thought that was pick six. No, the hardest national championship I've ever played in any game. In any college football game was the Florida year. We had to come back. That was insane. The fact that we were able to do that was insane. Big hit from Emory. Emory's had a big game. Oh, good move. Cross-socks there. Julian Simon as well. All right, here we go.
physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space.
Throw the hitch. Got to be on the hitch, man. We got to be on the hitch.
For the first down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Throw RPO. Prosock makes the tackle.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's
taking a risk here.
catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to
Send the
bring
blitz,
down.
going man coverage.
Positive yards
But hey, it works out. Got him for a loss, 3rd and 5.
Well, I don't think the offense.
All right, we're going to go spy out of nickel. It's still quarters for palms. We got a spy on. Perfect. He did get the first down. They're gonna have to kick a field goal. Great stuff there, defensive coordinator. Good stuff. They make the field goal. So at least got to have a field goal. All right, all we got to do is have a touchdown, and we win. We go score. It's 6. We dub. We dub for you dub. That was corny. I'm going to shut up.
Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up in just a short game.
All right, here we go.
Up to the line in that area.
Let's go get a score right here. Beeling.
He finds his tight end for the catch.
Yeah.
Tackle made.
It's all but over, boys. All but over. Natty incoming. Overtime.
First down. On the run.
Jonah Coleman. Can he finish off his great career that he's had here these last 2 years with a national championship win and a touchdown? He gets to the 1. We've rode him his entire career here at Washington. He's been a really good player for us. Can he get in one last time for the win? Coleman to the 1. Gets the first down. We go no huddle. Can he get in? Coleman dives. Can't get in. He's at the 1. Come on. Get in the end zone, Coleman. Coleman. Touchdown. Washington, we're in. And the win. Let's go. National championship in year 2. Let's go.
The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them, and how fitting a close game in the national championship.
Salter's at Colorado now, though, right?
One more time, as you say,
Ooh, Colorado may be a little crazy.
they are the national
Depending on what they got in the portal.
Let's get a
Salter's great. Salter's nice.
outstanding
He's
season
tough.
of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation
He was making plays.
of college football.
I'm excited to see what Jordan Washington looks like next year. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what we look like next year. I think we're going to be really good. Does Darian Carr push for the quarterback spot? He's very talented. We didn't bring him here to not play. We definitely want him to push them on, for sure. Can't upgrade that yet. We're about to sign our second top 5 recruiting class. My thing is with you not being able to have it, if you go to the right team, your coordinators could have it, or you could get coordinators that have the bonuses. I know it's good to get 80, but you can get it with 65. We did it the first year. The first year we had a really good class, and we was offering mainly. I mean, we max them out sometimes, but I mean, you could sign a pretty good class and get your players there enough to where you can generate some more interest. That's the thing. You build it up to start with, generate the interest. You could start to get those guys in eventually without having the extra points, because your grades are going to be so good at a certain point. it's going to get to that. Ephesians Prosock, Defensive Player of the Week, Big Ten. Rasheed Williams, Offensive Player of the Week, 6 catches, 159 yards, and a touchdown. I'm excited to see what he looks like. I think he's going to be great. And now Lane goes to Michigan, so we sign 20 recruits. Jalen Moss is projected to go in the draft. We could get him back. He was a guy that we said we didn't want after this year, but I think he's the guy we got to bring him back. I think he's definitely a guy we got to bring back. Or do we? He did make plays. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and bring him back. Did get him to come back. Coleman is projected 6th round. Velling is projected 7th round, so it paid off for him. He was listed as an All-American this year. First team All-American at tight end. Won the best tight end award, and he got his stock up. So we've proven that we can get your stock up. I hope the transfers are looking. He only needed a year. So some of the multi-year guys, hey, because Velling only needed a year and he got drafted as a tight end. He might go 5th round. He's just projected as 7. He's athletic. He's big. Can run. He blocks well. He might go pretty well, pretty high up. Looking at the draft results, Velling actually goes 6th round. Prosock, he wasn't even on anybody's board. And I guess mock drafts, he ends up going 5th round as a 6'4" corner. I bet they were all over him. I bet he killed it at the combine. Killed it. Rowley ends up going 5th round, a guard, 6'3", 302, pretty good player. Was one of our better players up front. And then Jonah Coleman, it's Jonah Coleman. He is the reason why we're at where we're at, really. Absolutely insane career for Coleman. Damon Williams is having a good year, a good career. Falcons got who? An insane career, 52 touchdowns gone to the NFL. Who'd the Falcons get? They got Coleman or Velling? Oh, they got Prosock? I got you. 41-34. What's 41-34? I have no idea what 41-34 is. Look at the portal. Sam Levitt? No shot. What? He's only a sophomore? Yeah, 41-34 is not going to get it done. Do we bring in Sam Levitt and have a crazy quarterback room? Bro, we are about to be insane with what we're about to be able to get out of this portal. Tez Riddicks, Gabari Johnson. Do we need Levitt? We need Levitt. Okay, we'll look at him. Parker Jenkins. We could use him in the secondary somewhere. Same thing with him. Wayshawn Parker. Harrison Taggart. Isaiah Chisholm. Dude, we're looking at all of these cats. We will take all of the guys that we can get. We'll look at Richie Anderson as well. We'll look at Jabari Johnson. Might as well. Do we need linebacker? Don't we need linebacker? Like pretty heavy? Like what we need, Bruss? Well, if we get Taggart, we also looking at Chisholm as well. Are we looking at everybody? Look at Tyree Blake. He is from Oregon. Yep. R3. I mean, I know what we need. I know what we're getting. I know we need middle. I was just looking at kind of what we're already looking at. Because we've signed one already. We got 3 more targeted. So, but I guess we'll just stay with that. We only got 1 spot left anyway. We got 2 now. So, but this is why we save all these spots. So we can load up on the portal talent. Devon Patterson, I think he might end up being a linebacker. He may end up taking over like Trayvon Emery's role as that. Unless, I mean, depending on what happens back there. Nate Johnson, this is definitely a guy that I want to add. He can do a little bit of everything. At 6'5", 240, he would be perfect to move into that left outside backer role in our base set. And I know we got other guys. I know what I said. No, but we did win the Natty. Played Liberty and beat them to death. But they did come back and almost beat us. So that does happen. We had to win in overtime. But no, nothing crazy. The portal's pretty good. Portal's pretty good. A lot of 4-star portal guys. Oh yeah, we're about to be loaded. Wayshawn Parker. Like Wayshawn a lot. He's very fast. Harrison Taggart. He's a good player. He's fast. He's definitely a guy that we need to get. Play that middle backer. We've had different backers. This will be the 3rd year in a row we're going to have a different middle linebacker. Had a senior almost every year. If we got to have another one, then we got to have another one. Which Chisholm would be there too. But Taz Riddicks, we'll look at him. Anderson, 89 catching. We got tight ends though. Do we need another tight end? Not really. We're going to drop him. Jabari Johnson, he better be fast. 84 speed. 84 speed. Not terrible. Not terrible. Got to kind of have him as a backup plan just in case Sam Levitt doesn't work out. Because Ohio State's going after him. But we do have the upper hand. So, because they don't have the higher pipeline like we do. Is there anything I can upgrade so they are more likely? No, not really. I need to get that scheme guru. Hopefully we can get it after a couple of weeks. The recruiting. Alright. I don't even know what popped up. I was looking at the stream on my phone. I don't know who locked us out, who committed, what happened. Okay, it doesn't look like anybody locked us out. But it's time to probably schedule visits. Patterson is a guy that we want. So we're going to bring him in week 2. Nate Johnson's a guy we want. So we're going to bring him in week 2. So these are the guys that we want. Now, Levitt. probably need to bring him in week 3 if we can. Or we can bring him in. We could bring him in week 3 or week 2. Do here week 2 or week 3? I think week 3 we're gonna be a little late. Let's try to bring him in now. Yeah, let's try to see if we can hard sell him. And this is just a competition thing. Like, we're gonna see. Are we crazy for having a competition? Maybe. Parker Jenkins. I mean, do we really need a senior running back with what we have coming in? Don't we already have a 5-star? We got Gallimore. Now, Wayshawn Parker coming in as a junior. Now, I might take him, but I don't think Parker Jenkins. Yeah, I think Wayshawn's the better option there. He's younger. We'll just go ahead and try to take him. I mean, we do have another 5-star quarterback coming in, but Levitt or Jabari Johnson will be fine there. We do need to look at who we can get. Alright, we need to line this visit up. Coach Prestige. Line this visit up for week 2. Week 3 is fine. Where did Taggart come from? He likes the playing style. Ross, I would like to bring in because we don't know what we have at corner at all. He can find a spot somewhere in the secondary. Taggart's the BYU linebacker. Yes, that's who that is. I think he went to Oregon in real life. I think he's on Oregon now. I think. Go ahead and advance to next week. Should be starting to land some guys. Levitt goes to Ohio State. Chisholm's out as well. So Jabari is the only guy we can really bring in. I don't know how much he's going to compete. But Levitt goes to Ohio State. Patterson's close to committing. So is Johnson. Ross. Chisholm's out. He's going to Oregon. We do have a visit this week with Taggart. I would love to get him. Parker we're close on. Got a visit this week with Ross. Pretty close on Jabari Johnson. I do kind of like him. He could be an option. Bring him in week 4, I guess. That probably is a waste of points, but at this point, who cares? Probably going to land him. Riddick's, I don't really care if we get him or not. But, I mean, if we land a couple of these portal guys, I'm cool. Transferred to Cal. Okay. Do need a hard sell him. Just think about that. All right, could be that one. What's that one? BYU just got a 5-star QB from where? Is he from Utah? Really? I mean, he just committed, or what's the deal? He committed, or what? Because committed and he's there is two different things. He's there? What? That's insane. Committed on Pat McAfee? Like, he's at BYU right now. Like, if they play tomorrow. Alright. His next class? Oh, yeah, then he's got a while, man. Yeah, he won't. He'll probably not. He probably won't even end up going there. Justin Martin? I can look. What's his name? Justin Martin? Billy Edwards transferred? Where did he go? He got Syracuse? No. Who was it? UCLA? Nope, he's not on here. Billy Edwards, Wisconsin. Yeah. That's all we can do in the portal. Von Patterson commits. Nate Johnson commits. Salasa Vadrawale commits. Fabian Ross commits. Wayshawn Parker commits. Taz Riddicks commits. Jabari Johnson commits. So we lost Taggart to Oregon. Well, crap. Maybe there's a middle backer out there. Maybe we could still talk to Bruss. Nope, he is gone somewhere else. Trayvon Dunbar. You're a freshman. Number 11 running back in the portal. Let's see how fast this guy is. I feel like he's fast. He is not fast. He is quick though. He's a guy we could bring in. If it doesn't work out, we'll process him next year. Not a big deal. He could have high upside being just a freshman. Don't really know what he's got. He's got good change of direction. But we've signed a pretty good class here. We're probably going to sign this kid. 2-star. He does commit. We signed him. He's out of South Carolina. Like his size. He can run a little bit. Like him. Good player. He's a transfer. Well, we signed 29 guys, 4 5-stars, 22 4-stars, with a handful of transfers, 2 3-stars, and 1 2-star. We signed a really good class. We'll probably talk more about the freshmen in just a second when we get to the position changes. Athletes, Dynasty. I mean, I thought tight end, that's his best position. That's where we're going to put him at. Gallimore is a running back all day long. Rathman. I thought that maybe he could play something else, but he can't. Even though he's an athlete. He's listed as an athlete, but he can only play quarterback or running back. We'll just put him at quarterback, I guess. That was a waste to get him then. Tyler Clark, Jabari Johnson. Pure Sale's not going to make it. Kitten is not as well. Yeah. Booker might not either. He might get out too. Yeah. That'd give us, what, 4 quarterbacks or 5 if they get out. Wayshawn Parker's listed as the top back right now. Muhammad and Washington are there, along with Barry Byard, Dakota Berry, Marius Gallimore, and Trayvon Dunbar, the final back. Jalen Moss, Denzel Boston, both receivers back. Rasheed Williams back for his junior year. Keith Reynolds, potential guy that could get in the portal. James Adams, a freshman, look for him to take a step this year. Justice Williams, Ecker, Adams. I want Jason Robinson to get in the mix somehow, some way. Which this is just position changes, so. I'm just trying to move a couple of guys around. Yates can go to left tackle. It's going to give us 3 there, 3 here, 4 here, 3 here, 4 here. Okay, we're good there. Toby Erickson, Heems. Could potentially have some transfer guys out of here too. Lynch, maybe. Maybe. Heems could transfer. Lane could transfer. Gotta be ready for this stuff. You never know. Landed a lot of defensive tackle talent. We'll probably go a little bit longer. At least get through the off season, and then we'll probably start tomorrow with next season. Keontae Dennis, Thompson, Merriman, Lutele. Good. We're gonna be good in the middle for a while. Nate Johnson, Hayden Moore, Holtzclaw, who we do like. I do like Holtzclaw. He's definitely going to be in the package, the rush package. Don't know where he fits as far as don't know where he fits as far as in the base defense, but he'll find his way in. We really got the bodies, the look that we want over there now. Big, long, athletic, can run. Where he got deep out of the corner at corner after we added two pretty good players, Fabian Ross and Salasa Vajrawale the third. There's quite a few pretty good corners, and we just landed some really good ones as well out of the high school ranks. The Canberra is at safety. We could look at putting another guy there. Could be Emery. What is the Canberra's overall? 79. Could be Shaw. I like Shaw at corner though. Actually, I like this. Let's put Dunn here and put DeCambra as strong. Now, if he upgrades, he upgrades. If he don't, then the guys in front of him got it. But Dunn gets to stay high now the whole time. It's great. For majority of the time. So, yeah, we got a bunch of quarterbacks. It's going to be a lot of guys that's not going to make it. But it is what it is. They get elite recruiter. Signed one of the best classes in the country. Training results. Eager to see what this looks like. DeMond Williams goes up to an 85. Carr's at an 84. Booker's at an 80. Kitna's at an 80. Purcell's at a 71. I think you might see Booker leave as well. If he gets in the right situation, he could be pretty good. Adam Muhammad goes up to an 82. Jordan Washington goes up to an 82. Byard's an 82 or an 80. Dakota Berry's a 75. So adding the backs that we added was good. Wei Sean's going to come in and be pretty freaking good right off the bat. Jalen Moss didn't really go up from 90. Boston hasn't really progressed since we got here. James Adams does progress, takes that step in the offseason. He's pushing for Rasheed Williams' job. Yeah, and then we probably got some guys that's going to be touching the portal this year. Wouldn't be surprised. Jordan Washington, gold shit. I think we probably are gonna hang on to James Robinson Jr. or Jason Robinson Jr. I don't know why I said James. But offensive line, we look fine up front. It looks like we're gonna be pretty decent again. Yeah, we're gonna be pretty good again. Defensive line wise, going to be pretty good up front. Garcia outdoes Holtzclaw. They're not going to outdo Johnson though. Devin Bryant, Hayden Moore, Kamori House, and Highsmith with Whitworth as well. Leroy Bryant, Curly Reed, Shaw, Presley, Bigsby, Wright. There's going to be a lot of competition for that third corner spot with those two transfers as well. Tristan Dunn to an 87. Emery goes up to an 86. Little goes to an 82. Tranquil, 81. DeCamera, 81. The two kickers, I don't think they did anything. Alright. Encourage transfers. So basically, guys, we're about to cut that weren't expecting to get cut. Purcell, gone. Kitna, gone. Booker, it's gone. So literally the only quarterback that survived multiple seasons is Damon Williams. Darion Carr's he's gonna push him this year. He's going to push him for the job. Even though he just won us a national top. Jordan Washington. Does Muhammad leave because of a crowded backfield? I think we give him a shot as that two back. So they're all kind of similar, all got a lot of speed. We need to use Bayard for sure. But Washington needs to be used as like space, third down guy. That's what we're doing with him. Could be jet sweep guy too. I think Keith Reynolds is going to decide to leave, go elsewhere. Otten's going to decide to leave and go elsewhere. So is Talua. Cleveland's going to go elsewhere. This right tackle is going to go elsewhere. Jerome Lamb was the guy that we had last year. Picked him up. Jacob Lane is going to leave. Alenius Davis. Gano's going to leave. Heems is going to leave. Holtzclaw. Didn't think he would ever. We didn't think he'd leave. He did leave. DeCambra's going to get in the portal again. You're leaving to come to Washington. Got a ring as a backup and dipped again after coming over from UNLV. Aldrich Harris. Do we like Heflin at all? Alright, Alba's getting in the portal. So, that is it. That is your Huskies for the 2026 season. Alright, well, that's where we'll end it. I'll pick back up tomorrow. It looks like we're going into the season ranked at number 2 behind Penn State, even though we won the national championship. Don't really know how that works, but alright. But y'all be easy. It's been fun. See y'all tomorrow. Deuces.